done well. So you can see I've masked the holes where the drippers are going to go, and this is ladle number 2, but ladle number 1 I've already sprayed on the graphite. So this is over 1,000 grit finish, and as you can see, it's pretty well coated. I probably have 3 or 4 coats of graphite powder on there. And then I'll pull this masking tape off, and well, I guess I really coated it well, didn't I? Come on now. Here we go. This should come off quite nicely and leave a well-coated mess where I can get these drippers installed. But anyway, sorry for the one-handed camera angle, but didn't set up the tripod for this quick video. There we go. But I'll get those drippers installed, and I'll show you the video for the setup on the little storage bin that I bought, which is going to act as a coolant reservoir. And here we go. Oh, look at that, scratched it right off too. Anyway, cute. Alright, well, should be fine. But anyway, this will be my storage unit for the coolant reservoir. Plenty deep and should do the job. So I'd say that's about, I don't know, 14 inches deep maybe. And I'll bring it back for the next video. Thanks a lot. Well, hey YouTube, this is Spade Ace, SASS Gunfighter, coming at you from another fun place. I'm here in the garage, actually. This is my workshop, woodshed, where I keep my freezer, and table saw. All the reload and junk gets the wall back there, but there's quite an organization to all this, trust me. But anyway, tonight we're talking about the Oasis Lead Shot Maker, and we're just about there, ready to get this thing piping along. And right now it's heating up, and I'm waiting for this 3.5 pounds of lead to start melting. But while we're waiting, I guess I can walk you through the cooling system and what I had to do to make this all work. And it's part of what's been dragging me along here. But what I ended up doing was, you need a pump. You're gonna need some sort of sump pump type deal. And this I got from an aquaponics project that I've been working, but it's basically a little, 15 gallon per hour or 28 gallon per hour pump. And that pump is gonna sit not inside this kitty litter box, but let me digress a little and take you down to what's in here. So on top of this big storage container, I have the Oasis Lead Shot Maker, and I put it on a plywood base so it can sit on the lip of the storage container and be right over top of it. That posed a little bit of a problem because the Lead Shot Maker's lip here needs to be no more than 1/4 inch above the height of the coolant where the lead beads are going to drop in. So that meant I had to raise up the catch pan in the bottom. And why do I need a catch pan? Well, I found this. Hey, this is a great find over at the Goodwill. But what we're looking for here is I needed a place where the kitty litter pan was going to overflow into a pan that could hold the height of the liquid that we're looking to recirculate back into the box. So really what I want is coolant to overflow out of this bucket, overflow down into this big basin, and the sump pump is going to draw the coolant back up and back into the bucket. Okay, so as I mentioned, that the height of the lip was causing a problem, so I had to build an exact height little frame box, torsion box to lift up this. I think it's an old turkey roaster, but for my purposes, it's basically a catch pan of about 3 inches deep. So it covers up my pump perfect. So that's what's going to work for me. I realized right off that if I use the entire storage container for the collection of the overflow, then I was going to need maybe 10 or 15 gallons of coolant. And since the coolant in this case is going to be good old-fashioned fabric softener, and that junk is running me, what, I don't know, about $7 or $8 a gallon, or for 100 liters of it. So anyway, there I am. So in a minute here, I'll go inside and grab the 6 gallons that I counted and figured out is all of this is going to need. This setup with the catch pan and the kitty litter container, and basically the hot beads are going to fall into this container and drop to the bottom, and this is a small enough bucket that I can still pick it up without too much trouble, no matter how much lead I put in there, I hope. So I'll go get the fabric softener next and start filling up this reservoir, turn on the pump, and show you how it's overflowing correctly. Also, I had to modify this bucket. As you can see, it had this ribbing all around the side of it. The problem with that is the ribbing was keeping the bucket from reaching the inside of this lip right here, because there's only I don't know, about 3/8 of an inch overhang, and you know, it was causing a problem. So I ended up shaving all of that lip out from the side here all the way around the back end. So this will be the face that I put up against the lead shot maker, and on the other sides it wasn't so critical, but I even started to think about cutting it away on the bottom edge, because that would make for, you know, when the overflow happens, it makes for less of a spilly mess. But anyway, the big storage container is going to catch everything. So hopefully this goes well. Wish me luck, and I'll bring you back here in a minute after the lead is fully melted, which that seems to be going slow right now. I don't see, it's really hot here, but I don't see any lead liquefying yet. But here shortly, then I'll bring you back with the coolant and show you how that runs. Alright, we're in business. And look at all them 3.5 pounds is already melted down. This is actually day 2, because apparently that freezer was kicking off. That freezer over there was kicking off the power. My GFI broke last night, or stopped working, because, or not broke, but tripped, and was having trouble there. So here I'm gonna slide in 1 more ½ pound. That should make us somewhere into the 4 pound stage here, and it looks like it's just about covering over those holes for the drippers to start dripping. So I still have this set up so that it's still not actually ready to go. So I really need to pull this block out. This block is a 2-inch by 2-inch block that's keeping it all elevated. But the temperature says we're right at 600 degrees roughly, if that thing's right. So looks like the scum is about to hit the top of my dilly bobs. So let me grab one of my skimmer tools. As you can see, the coolant is flowing quite nicely here at the corner. Okay. Well, skimming ain't tough when lead's ready to go. Put this down, and I'll bring you back here in a second and start the dripping going. I think it's about ready to start going, so I'm going to be careful and do this now. Alright? Bring you right back. Alright, here we go. So I just put my first little brick in there and splashed already all over the damn thing. And even got a little bit of a burn on my fingers. So wear your freaking hot gloves when you're doing this. And as you can see, the lead is super clean. And here we go. Drip-o-matic, man. Those double drippers are dripping. I'm getting all kind of BBs in there. Don't know what else to say about this. My coolant is overflowing off to this corner. And I'm not sure what the temperature is on the coolant so far, but temperature on the lead is steady at 700 degrees. Boy, that 1500 watt element from the guys over at Oasis really know what they're doing with that element. It's doing the right thing. And I don't know, it looks like that dripper is just dripping perfect. I haven't yet seen what those beads look like coming out of there. But I can't wait to show you what we got and find the finished product. So, as you can see down here, the coolant is pulled up inside that turkey roaster I got from the Goodwill. And I've only used 2 of the double drippers, and for the other 5 spots I just filled them with 3/8 stainless steel nuts and bolts, and figured that would be good enough to just, you know, get started. But at some point I was looking to run them all. So I noticed that one dripper there looks like it's kind of slowing down. Number 2 drippers are counting from the left. It's sort of, maybe it's got a little junk in there, but I understand tapping with a spoon might speed her up. Oh, and that didn't do anything. It shut it right down, didn't it? There it goes. Okay. And it's almost running super fast now, isn't it? Huh. Well, I guess next I need a temperature gauge for the coolant, because I would like to know what it's at. I'm using Downy. I got 6 of these tubs of getting Downy, and turns out it wasn't quite enough, so I needed to put a little water into this, and I think that's fine because it was pretty thick as it was. But anyway, here, I'll let this dripper go for a little while, and I'll show what we got of the finished product. Thanks. Okay, folks, I can't wait no more. It's probably been running for about, I don't know, 15 minutes now. Need some better light on the subject, but anyway, it's coming out real nice in there. That graphite paint is just rolling that stuff off the lip. I haven't seen that one sticky situation, and now I think we'll try to dump this in and see what kind of BBs we're getting here. I'd like to just check them out, and I don't know how better to wait. You get to see it with me, so here we go. Let's see what we got. Wow. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Those look perfect. Oh, man. I'm so excited. It's been such a long time in the coming. Look at them BBs, man. They look perfect. Holy crap. Way to go, Oasis Shot Maker. Look at this thing. Hot damn. So I've only done 4 pounds so far melted. I wouldn't even say half of it's in there, but I can, I know there's quite a bit of BBs down there, so I don't know what kind of yield 4 pounds should get me, but obviously in a normal shotgun bag, that would be 25 pounder, so I'm just so excited. This is coming out perfect. It's just as expected. The coolant is running off really quickly, so it's not terribly thin. I added about a half or three-quarter gallon of water to a 6-gallon set of the fabric softener. And I don't know about you, man, but that feels like awesome results right there. You can't say that's not freaking exactly what we're looking for. So I'm just gonna find a way to tumble this. I've seen some things on the internet, but tumble it and put some graphite to it, and we're in business, man. Can't wait. Alright, y'all. So I just used my trusty wet media cleanup and sifter to rinse out all of the fabric softener out of the BBs. And I gotta say, you know, the lead shot is, let me get down in here, the lead shot looks pretty good. I'm very satisfied with this. It looks pretty freaking awesome. It may not be completely 100% uniform, and I haven't measured this to see what, you know, if it's 7.5 shot or what, but honestly I'm not that attached to being concerned about the exact diameter. And tell you what, this shit will go down range. And for me, just shooting birds and cowboy action, I tell you what, this is exactly what I was looking for, what exactly I wanted to produce. So let's see what I yielded. I put 4 pounds into the lead shot maker, but I didn't get anywhere near. I didn't use the whole amount. I stopped the lead maker and wanted to see where we're at for weight. So, holy shit. Nah. Is that right? It's a little bit wet. You know, maybe there's some water adding to that, but wow, that's 7 pounds a shot, man. That's fucking good. I'm pretty impressed. I gotta dry this out, and then when it's completely dry, I'm going to tumble it with some graphite powder that I got. It's basically seed lubricant from a farm equipment company, and just a little dab of that, and put it in there and spin it around inside of you know, a little you know, jar or a Cool Whip tub or something like that would be perfect, just to get the graphite on there. And then, yeah buddy, I'm gonna start loading that in the shotgun. And to hell with buying that stuff anymore for $2 a pound. Hell no. Anyway, thanks for following along, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, post any comments, like and subscribe, and all that bull crap, whatever they say on YouTube. But thank you for joining me. Spade Ace, checking out.